And we are live with the first Baruch women's volleyball home game of the season.
Should be a good one tonight, Steve.
We are having the Baruch Bearcats face off against Old Westbury. The Bearcats are coming in 0-5. Old Westbury is coming in with 1-2 record. And for all you CUNY fans out there, tonight is the CUNY Match of the Week. Old Westbury to serve first. Number 15, Zanell. Ball goes over the net. Dug by the libero. Kept alive by Baruch. Ball goes over but out of bounds. First point, Old Westbury. This is the Bearcats' first home match of the season. They have recently started off 0-5. Let's see if they can get back on track right here. Second ball ace. Old Westbury takes a 0-2 lead. The 5'6" junior setter out of Levittown. Back to serve again. Ball's live over the net. Nice high pass. Pipe. Into the net. No net. Third point going to Old Westbury. 0-3 lead. Looks like they're picking on the outside for Baruch, the front row outside. Free ball over the net. Middle set, tipped, dug by Baruch. High ball to the outside. Off the hands, block Old Westbury. Out of system set, she took a shot, went for some hands. They happened to get that point. Old Westbury on her run right here. Trickles over the net for a second ace. That one caught Danielle just a little bit off guard. I think she didn't expect that one to hit the net, and it just barely did and trickled over. 5-0 start. Ball's over the net. Ace. No communication on Baruch. Timeout called by Baruch. An early 5-0 start. We'll be back in 1 minute.
No one ever won a race because it was their turn. And guzzling the right sports drink never won all 3 sets. You can't talk your way through a tournament, and luck doesn't last. Real champions know that it takes more to do more, because wanting it just isn't good enough. You've got to be smarter, faster, tougher. After all, if championships were easy, everybody would have one. City University of New York Athletic Conference. Learn, play, succeed.
And we are back. Number 15, Zanell, going for another serve. Free ball from Baruch. Let's see what Old Westbury does with it. Picked up. Middle set. Tipped into the middle. Dug by Baruch. Some communication. Free ball back to Old Westbury. Nice pass. Middle again. Picked up in 6. Dug. Baruch surviving. Nice pass. D-ball. Shot off the block. High ball outside. Nice deep shot. Tip over the net and just happens to go through the hands of the Baruch defense. 7-0 start for Old Westbury. Nice deep float. Straight into the hands. Falls for another ace. That's the third ace on an 8-0 run right now. So now going for another serve. Still picking on that front row outside. Shot. Deep corner. Nice pick up. Ball gets put over to Westbury's side. Back set. Tip. Dug by the outside. High ball. Nice deep hit. Thrown down by the middle blocker. Baruch gathering their first point. 1-8 here early in the first set. Baruch making a front row sub. Mina coming in, the sophomore for the Bearcats. Nice deep serve. Back set. Deep shot, but just barely out. No touch. 2-8. Danielle, nice deep float. Passed. Back set for Westbury. Dug by the Bearcats. Out of transition right here. Middle 2-ball. Set into the net. She had to just go over the net on that one. We have a sub coming in for Old Westbury. Number 1, Monica is coming in out of Bayshore. The 5'3" libero DS. Nice pass for the Bearcats. Outside set. Off the block. 2-ball. Dug by Danielle. Going back outside. At least she's going for the hands. These are smart swings, even if they're not going down. Free ball to Old Westbury. Dug by the libero. Middle. Dug by Leslie. Picked up. Old Westbury getting another free ball. Let's see what they can do with this one. Tipped over the net. Dug one-handed. Free ball again. Let's see if they can clean it up. Back set. High ball from the libero. Nice deep hit. Free ball to Baruch. This is their turn to counter. Setter taking a swing, blocked, but they picked it back up. Off the hands. Nice deep 6 pass. Setter dumped, but Westbury was there. Middle attack. Ball was in play. Outside here. Off the hands, deep corner. Free ball to Baruch. Let's see if they can end this rally. Middle set, Mina. Deep corner shot to the setter. Overpass. That's 1 touch, 2 touch. Down ball, picked up by Danielle. Outside again. Ooh, the play, just maybe too much. A lot of running around out there. Old Westbury comes up with the point, 10-2. Outside set. Pass back over the net. Ooh, setter goes for the over on 2 and goes straight into the net. Old Westbury takes a 2-11 lead. At this point, we would love to thank the Army ROTC and register for Army ROTC to be a leader and an officer in the U.S. Army, Army Reserve, or Army National Guard. You can also be eligible for a full tuition scholarship. Lead the team that makes a difference. Contact CUNY ROTC at 212-650-6478. Again, that's 212-650-6478. Paid for by the U.S. Army. Old Westbury back to serve again. Number 1, Monica, the libero DS. Nice deep float as they're up 12-2. Outside set. Shot goes down. There she finds the corner. The junior from Astoria serving. Nice deep serve. Back set. Shot falls down. Setter defense didn't look ready there. Number 13, Danielle, comes back in for Old Westbury. Danielle for Baruch, passes the ball. Back set, tipped over. Doug, high ball in the middle. Free ball to Baruch. Outside. Doug by Old Westbury. Their own outside attack, but that ball finds itself in the net. Middle blocker transitions out for the Old Westbury libero. And we have a 4-13 game. The Bearcats are down in set 1. Nice deep serve. In the court. A little late call, but it was overruled by Russell, our official. At the end of the day, it is his call. Nice deep serve. Puts him into the back row. Nice offset. Out of bounds. It was a really good swing. That was actually a very good swing. It just missed the court. With number 7, Lloyd. Number 5, Anita, the junior for the Bearcats. Back to serve again. Nice deep serve. Free ball. Middle attack. Deep corner for a point. The Bearcats are coming back, 7-13. Anita for another serve. Attacks the libero this time. Nice pass. Outside set. Dug by the libero. Just out. No touch. Russell calls touch. Stella with the point. At 5'6", Stella Chung flies. Anita back for another serve. 8-13. Deep serve. Nice pass. Outside set. Tip straight into the middle. Dug by Stella. Middle attack. Positions towards their setter. That was good. D-ball. Off the net. Dug. Libero with a high ball, but a little outside. Stella keeps it in play, though. Some miscommunication. Old Westbury picks back up by the Bearcats. Set outside. Ball placed. Placement by Stella Chung. That deep corner. This is what they need right now. Doesn't have to be physical. They just need smart, good, deep swings. 9-13. Anita back to serve again. Picking on the Old Westbury outside now. Free ball. Picked up by the Baruch libero. Pipe set. Rolled deep. Nice placement. That one didn't have a lot of speed behind it, but she chose her spot and picked it. Time out goes to Old Westbury. 10-13. We'll rejoin you in 1 minute.
It starts right when you hit the court. You imagine your finest moment. The game-winning shot that gets you to the dance. A monster dunk or no-look pass, and cutting down the net. Sports lets us dream of our own success and prepare us for our finest moments on and off the court.
And we are back live. Baruch is on an 8-1 run right now. It was 12-2. It is currently 10-13. Anita back with another serve. Ball goes deep. Outside set. Anita with the dig. Back set. Little off. Kept in play though. Very athletic. Outside. Shot. Dug by the setter. Danielle with a nice high ball. Bump set. Stella goes for placement, maybe too much placement, but a very smart shot there. Old Westbury sneaks the point and takes a 14-10 lead. Kristen back to serve. Nice deep float. Great pass from the Bearcats. Outside, Stella gets some hands on that one. She just kind of sits up there, floats, looks for a hand, and snipes. 11-14, Bearcats down. Sophomore Mina back to serve. Attacking the outside again. Middle set, looks like a 2-ball. Doug, net. Vinci is on a net call in the middle for the Bearcats. Monica coming out for number 12, Daisha, the 5'9" middle blocker. Nice pass, pipe, set over but blocked. Bearcats trying to figure it out, and it just didn't work out. You also can't touch the ball twice in a row in volleyball. Float serve over the net. Might have been out, but Doug. Free ball to Old Westbury. Here's a present. Let's see what they do. Back set, a little tight. Doesn't go over. Baruch claims the point. 12-16. Yesley back to serve. Back set. Off the hands. Yesley didn't know if we touched it or not. She went. Just that slight hesitation sometimes in volleyball will get you. Ball trickles and falls down. Point, Old Westbury. 18-12. What was a 3-point game just points ago at 13-10 is now 12-18, Old Westbury's lead. Nice serve over the net. Ooh, last touch by Old Westbury, though. She just couldn't tell if it was going over, hesitated just a little bit, and that was her downfall. Bearcats back to serve. Stella Chung with a deep floater. Stella Chung gets the Bearcat a free ball. Bearcats, outside set. Off the hands and dug out of bounds. Point Anita. Doing a little service check right here, just to make sure the server is correct. Stella with a deep float to the outside. Tight pass, dumped by the setter. Another tight set. Dug, but just a little out of bounds. 15-18. Bearcats are only down 3 now. And at one point, they were down 10 early in this match. Stella with another nice serve. This time she gets a free ball. Pipe. No touch from the block. Nice float serve over the net for an ace. Old Westbury. That might be their 4th or 5th ace. And here we go for a timeout for the Bearcats. 20-15, Old Westbury is leading. We'll be back in just 1 minute.
For the love of the game, but for those of us who are Division III student athletes, it's more than that, a lot more.
Sure, the game is important, but as we work so hard to build both mind and body, it's more about team.
That is why NCAA Division III teamed up with Special Olympics. And in giving the gift of sport to those for whom it seemed an impossible dream, we are working to make this a better world.
Help us keep that dream alive.
You can make a difference.
And we are back live.
For the love
Old
of
Westbury
the game,
leading
but for those of
2015.
us who are Division III students.
Set one. Number 15, Zanell, back to serve. Outside set, Anita blocked. Smart swing though, high hands. Free ball to Old Westbury. Let's see what they do with it right here. Middle set, she's up early. A tip. High ball outside, back to Anita. Shot down the line, but dug. Back set again. Nice little cut shot. One-handed dig. Free ball to Old Westbury. Middle attack. Outside set. Off the hands. We got a fight up top. Free ball claimed by Old Westbury. Outside set high. Down ball on the block. Ball's deep. Bearcats are about to receive their own free ball. Thrown down by Gavinci. 20-16. The Bearcats would like to take a moment, and we would like to thank Pepsi. Pepsi, the official soft drink of the CUNY Athletic Conference. Float serve over the net, trickles and falls down for the Bearcats. That's an ace. 20-17, down 3. Ball goes over the net. Back set for Old Westbury. Free ball to the Baruch Bearcats. Outside set. Off the hands for the Tool. That was a smart shot right there. She wasn't really aiming for court. She just kind of turned her shoulders, said, give me one hand, and it's going out. Let me claim a point. 20-18. Danielle back to serve. Going for the outside. A little miscommunication. The setter can't get there. Didn't call for help. The Bearcats are now down 1 point, 20-19. They have yet to hold this, take a lead. And Old Westbury has been holding it the whole time. Nice serve from Danielle. Trick shot. Just kind of sent over on two. Off the hands of the block, and it finds the court. We have a game now, 20-20. Timeout called by Old Westbury. No more timeouts for the next 5 points. We'll see you in 1 minute.
For the love of the game, but for those of us who are Division III student athletes, it's more than that, a lot more.
Sure, the game is important, but as we work so hard to build both mind and body, it's more about team.
That is why NCAA Division III teamed up with Special Olympics. And in giving the gift of sport to those for whom it seemed an impossible dream, we are working to make this a better world.
Help us keep that dream alive.
You can make a difference.
And we are back live at 20-20 in set one. The Bearcats started down 10 and have fought their way back into this set. Focusing on serving the outside. Let's see what the call is. Thrown down by Mina. Last touch by Old Westbury trying to recover the ball. The Bearcats sneak into their first lead of the set, 21-20. Outside set. Sent deep. Doug. Down ball coming from the libero. Dug by the Bearcats. Outside. Anita finds the court, and they take a 2-point lead, 22-20. Both teams know that they can compete here and score points. Nice pass. Outside for the Bearcats. Nice dig for Old Westbury. Ooh, shot with a one-handed slap. It just didn't get there. It was a nice touch. Baruch remains ahead by 1 point. Monica back to serve with her first miss. She's been consistent all game, and that was her first one. Free ball for the Bearcats. Outside set. Anita finds the court again, and they take a 24-21 lead. The Bearcats were down 10 points and have now found set point. Let's see if they can close this first set out. Great pass. Back one goes down. Joelle, she's a threat out of the middle. But now she goes back row to serve for the rest of the match, and Connie comes in, number 14. Connie at 5'7", still pretty tall. Or Danielle, I'm sorry, 5'11". Excuse me, apologies about that. Deep shot by number 21, Kristen. Finds the court, and we're at 24-23. Middle blocker Joelle back to serve again. Let's see if the Bearcats can notice that and go for the defensive shot to the middle, but they get an ace anyway. Tied up 24-24. We do have to win here by 2 points. It's not first to 25. Serving the libero. Back set, Anita off the hands and finds a way to get a point. She's got good swings. She's not aiming towards the bottom of the court every time. She's just trying to find a hand and get through the next play. It's a smart volleyball player right here. Nice float, nice deep float. Old Westbury has to send over a free ball, which might have been a double but wasn't called. Number 21, Kristen, back to serve again, gets an overpass, but number 13, Danielle, can't put it away. It's okay, it happens. We've all been there. Let's see if Mina can close out the game right here. Sophomore serves deep, goes for the ace, and gets the first set win. Baruch down 10 points to start the set, fights back. They figure out a way to win. And Coach Kevin's got to set up another system for the second set. Let's see what both teams come back with, and we'll be back in a couple minutes.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. And welcome here to the Between the Set interview here on the CUNY Game of the Week. We are interviewing freshman Lauren Cracker. She is a freshman from Ohio, and she has come to school in New York to play on the Baruch College women's tennis team. Tell us a little bit about that. What made you come to Baruch College? And tell us a little bit about you as a tennis player.
So I've been playing tennis since I was about 13, and I knew I wanted to go to New York City, and that kind of limits how many places I could play tennis for in the city, because really many colleges don't have tennis teams. And then I found Baruch my senior year, and I knew it was the one because academically and athletically it really fit me.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about your first impressions of the City University of New York and New York City.
I really liked it. I liked it that it was like the city is the campus, and that we get to play on the U.S. Open courts, which is a really good bonus, and that's not something I would experience at any other school. And I just really liked it from the start.
What's the city you're closest to? You're next to Cincinnati. I know they got a big tournament at Cincinnati.
Yeah, that's actually where I played my state match. I got to play on the Western and Southern Open courts, but I'm closer to Cleveland, and that's the only big city, and it's an hour away from me. So
Gotcha. So your season is going to start a week from tomorrow. Tell us a little bit about your expectation about the season.
It's my understanding that we did very well, and we were about a match short last year. So this season we've been preparing earlier and trying to get more prepared and ready to make it to nationals this year, because we almost made it last year, and I think we can do it this year.
All right, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's your between set interview with Laura Kakar, freshman on the Baruch College women's tennis team. Thank you.
And we are back live with set number 2. Danielle back to serve. If the Bearcats can start off just a little more consistent this set, I think they can increase their lead and push ahead this time. Anita with the set. The tip just over the block. Point 1 goes to Bearcats. That's exactly how we want to start. Danielle back to serve again. Danielle, the sophomore libero out of Flushing Bayside. Nice deep serve. No communication for Old Westbury, and the ball falls. 2-0. Bearcats take a lead. Nice deep serve. They're attacking the outside. Down ball from the libero. Dug by Danielle. Outside to Anita. Off the hands again, third point. Anita again and again showing that you don't have to hit the court to find a point. She's going for some hands, she's taking the smart shot, and she's getting her points. Danielle to serve, nice deep. Outside, finds the middle of the court, 3-1 Bearcats. Deep float. Stella setting outside. Anita with the swing. Off the hands again, and she finds the court. Catherine Chen back to serve. Sophomore opposite out of Queens. She gets the Bearcats a free ball. Baruch figures a way out. Westbury to the middle. Danielle gets a touch but can't get her shoulder around it. Monica, as a sub, comes in to serve. Old Westbury down by 2 points. Ball passed back off the court. Free ball to Old Westbury. Middle set. And the tip goes down. Danielle was almost there. I think she sees it now, and she's going to be ready for it next time. I can almost guarantee that. Float serve over the net to the outside Stella. Ball set over the net. Tried to get blocked, but it ended up getting touched twice by the Old Westbury outside. Number 5, Anita, back to serve. A deep float, attacks the libero up high, and gets herself a free ball. Digs it herself. Stella with the back set. Ball just trickles down on the Bearcats side. The effort is there. They just haven't been able to be on the other side of that ball. Getting touches, though. Double by Mina, just trying to keep that ball alive. Slips through her fingers. Outside set. We got a ball come over to the stands. Pipe for the Bearcats. Outside set. Doug. One-handed pokey. Set over the net. Ooh, ball goes back to Bearcats. They're ready for it. Outside. Stella goes for a hand. Finds a passer. Goes up into the rafters and drops for a Bearcat point. We're tied up, 6-6. Mina back to serve. Deep float. Outside set. Blocked. Bearcats get a free ball for it. Vinci one-handed, maybe used 2 right there. Stella Chung with the pass. Off the hands hit. Nice and hard for a point, and it falls down. The Bearcats aren't overpowering Old Westbury right now, but they're trying to find smart shots. They're trying to find some hands, and they're taking the opportunity when it's there. They're playing smart volleyball. They're serving the correct girls. The outsides when they're front row. Little miscommunication, but it is the Bearcats' point. Serving the outside again. She goes deep. It's harder for her to get off that net. Bearcats respond with a pipe and a point. 9-7. They take a 2-point lead. Ada, the freshman, back to serve. Blocked. Bearcats were looking for a free ball, but that ball was set into the net from Old Westbury. They take a 10-7 lead. Ada back to serve again. Back set over the net. Free ball for the Bearcats. Let's see what they do. Goes for a D ball to Ada. Ada with the point. Just a nice deep shot. It wasn't that fast. It wasn't that quick. She picked her spot, and she knew where she was going. Caught them off guard, and Baruch leads 11-7. Nice deep serve. Free ball coming over the net. Let's see if the Bearcats can put it away. Danielle with the pass. This is what we want. Outside set. Stella with one up puts the ball away. 12-7. The Bearcats look like they're rolling now. This is not the same game as the first set when the Bearcats went down 12-2. Ada with the ace, follows the ball just like you should. Tells her teammates it's out, give me the ball again, I'm trying to serve. Nice hard floater. Over the net again, same thing. She's yelling at her teammates, do not touch that ball. Let me get my ace. This is my turn to serve. I'm going to do it. The Bearcats lead 14-7 now. We'll be back in 1 minute. And we are back again live. The CUNY match of the week. Old Westbury versus your Baruch Bearcats. The Bearcats are coming in 0-5 with a first set win. And Old Westbury's coming in with 1-2, losing the first set. Sending over a free ball, a little miscommunication from the Bearcats. Maybe have Danielle, the libero, just always take that. 14-8, the Bearcats lead. And at this point, we'd like to thank Municipal Credit Union. MCU is one of the oldest and largest credit unions in the country. CUNY students and faculty are all eligible to join MCU and experience the benefits and security of credit union membership. For more information, please visit the Municipal Credit Union website, nymcu.org, and support the official credit union of CUNY Athletics. Nice deep serve to the outside. It was a water polo throw. She just got two on top of that ball, had to drop her shoulder, throw it back in. Held it just a little too long. Danielle looks like she's ready for the tip, though. Stella Chung, back to serve. Gets a nice deep serve. Picked up by the Bearcats. Anita outside. She tries to roll it and just ends up rolling into the net. More balls flying over to the commentating desk. Serving the Baruch outside Anita. Back set for the D ball. Tipped. Doug. Sent over the net. One-handed pokey and just can't keep it in. Bearcats still lead 16-10. Deep float, set outside to Anita, one up. Just a little tight. Anita a little confused on if that was actually her. She's saying, was that her hair? The ref is calling that her foot went under. Bearcats still hold a 5-point lead. And some people would say, ball doesn't lie. Or never lies, but I'm just here to commentate. Danielle, the libero, back to serve. Rewarded with a free ball. Anita picked up. Middle set to Mina. Pipe. Sent deep. Bearcats are rewarded with a free ball. Picked up by Stella. Sent to the outside to Anita. One hand. Blocked. Old Westbury. Sending one middle blocker out. Pulling their opposite off the net to pick up those tips, which is an interesting call. A nice serve from Zanelle, but her teammates weren't there with the communication. She had to sprint to the front of the net just to get a hand on that ball. Snell goes back to the middle. A nice power tip, but picked up by the Bearcats. Now they're getting a free ball. Stella picks it up. Outside to Anita. Forehands there. And she throws it down the line while facing the other corner. She goes, I'll show you my cards. Angle, and pounds it line. This is the offense that the girls need this season and might have been lacking last season. Okay, Catherine usually has a very good serve. This time maybe just hurried herself a little too bit into the net. She's usually a very consistent server. Baruch has a setter back row with her outside in the 5 position. Ada going from the opposite to the outside spot and with a little rolly. Flick of the wrist, just a little touch, ball goes down. That's what happens when you keep your elbow high, get on top of that ball, and just do a little snap. Deep serve just goes out, maybe by a foot. The Bearcats are up 20-14. We're playing to 25. You gotta win by 2. Danielle picks up the pass. Ada goes deep, but just a little bit out. Ace, Old Westbury. 16-20. Coach Kevin is calling his first time out of the set, and we will be back in 1 minute.
No one ever won a race because it was their turn. And guzzling the right sports drink never won all 3 sets. You can't talk your way through a tournament, and luck doesn't last. Real champions know that it takes more to do more, because wanting it just isn't good enough. You've got to be smarter, faster, tougher. After all, if championships were easy, everybody would have one. City University of New York Athletic Conference. Learn, play, succeed.
We are back live, 2016. Turn the volume down a little bit. 20-16 for the Bearcats. Outside set, off the hands. Ball comes back over. Baruch gives the free ball. Old Westbury shows a tip. Free ball, back. Picked up. Middle set, off the hands. Dug by Anita. High ball to the outside. Shot goes deep. Back set. Picked up. Stella goes with a little tip. Outside. Shot deep. Danielle says, I got to play it. Mina just puts the ball over. Smart play. Setter dumps. Setter is in the back row, though, as you can hear Coach Kevin calling out. This man is always on top of every rotation. Mina comes out. Way back to serve. Way, the sophomore libero out of Staten Island. Picks on the outside. Ball gets set over. Dug. High ball. Stella goes off hands. Dug by the libero. Back set. Tipped. And we have a net from Gavinci, the Bearcats middle. Number 21, Kristen, back to serve. Anita with the nice pass. Anita with the pipe. And just goes too low with that angle. Maybe pull her shoulder up and that elbow just a little higher. Drop that left hand, follow through. Pick her spot. But she's thinking. Outside set. One person to block. It's interesting that Old Westbury is going with that tactic. Almost a double. I think the Bearcats thought that Old Westbury doubled right there and that the point was theirs. But you have to play the whistle. It was no whistle. Ball falls with a little tip. Anita with the pass. Outside set, one person up. Old Westbury with the touch, but they just couldn't get there. Nice play, though, by Old Westbury. Ada, the freshman from Flushing, back to serve. Nice serve. Back set. Free ball, picked up by Danielle. D-ball, Ada. Danielle with the nice pickup. Outside set. Stella, what can she do? Puts the ball away. Stella pulls the Bearcats to 23. 23-19. Old Westbury is down. No communication leads to the Bearcats' 24th point. 24-19. The Bearcats now have second set point. Let's see if they can pull out the second set right here on the first try. Outside, get a block up. Ooh, just over, but dug. Outside for the Bearcats. One person up, and Stella says, this is my game. Coach, I'm in here for a reason. I'm going to hit my shot. I'm going to put the ball away and lead my team to a second set victory and maybe to the third. Bearcats lead 2-0. We'll be back in just a few moments. Hi, guys. Dude, they're 0-5 right now.
Action.
And welcome back. We're happy to be joined at this time during the CUNY Game of the Week by the head baseball coach here at Baruch College, Jose Torres. Jose, some big news gracing CUNY this past summer as the CUNYAC will now join up with the North Atlantic Conference to now allow for the automatic qualifier for you guys for baseball. How does that feel for Baruch and as for the conference as a whole?
Well, for me, it's a special thing because I've been here so long waiting for this to happen, and it finally happens. I just hope that we're ready to meet that challenge and be the one that initially represents the conference this year.
Now the conference is going to go back to the 5 teams that it has had: Baruch, Staten Island, Lehman. What does that say now that is a conference of 5 teams? Now that we're staying within the city, there's no more Finlandia, no more Maine Presque. What does that mean for the conference to have this AQ?
Well, it's good in the sense that we don't have to make those trips. Not that we did in the past, but it brings back the core CUNY schools that been struggling all these years to get this final AQ that we all as coaches have been anticipating.
Well, Jose, congrats to Baruch and to the rest of the conference teams on gaining this AQ. It's a great moment for CUNY as a whole.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Looking forward to it.
That was Baruch College head baseball coach Jose Torres. Now back to you guys.
And we are back live to start set number 3 in the CUNY match of the week. Your Baruch Bearcats playing Old Westbury. Baruch has yet to find their first win of the season, and they're starting off the third set with the first point. 1-0. Let's see if they can pull out 25 points right here. One by one, though. One by one. Danielle back to serve. Attacking the libero. Middle set. She's up quick and blowing the ball up. Ball sent back. Libero with the hustle. She gave effort. That was very good effort. That ball was just kind of too far for anybody. Bearcats would also like to take one special moment. The Hospital for Special Surgery is where the world comes to get back in the game. The hospital is ranked #1 in the nation for orthopedics by the U.S. News and World Report. No wonder Hospital for Special Surgery is the official hospital for the CUNY. For more information, please visit www.hss.edu. Outside set for Old Westbury. Shot down the line with a little cutty. Tipped over. She tried to throw that down and just couldn't get her palm on that ball. You also can't fully palm the ball. You don't want to lose a point there. Bearcats take an early 4-0 lead. Danielle back to serve again. Nice high pass. Bearcats earn a free ball. Let's see what they do with it. Outside set to Anita. She looked like she went one step early. Back set for Old Westbury. Ball hit into the middle. Old Westbury goes down 5 points to start off the third set. If they're looking to make a comeback, they better do it within the next couple points. Back set, tipped into the middle. Catherine's there. Free ball from Catherine. Middle attack. Stella, she's there, but just missed it. Sometimes when the ball goes off a hand or off the net and you think it's going one place and it just falls into the next, trickles down, those are the hard ones to react to. Especially get your whole entire body and your hips, shoulders around. A deep serve, nice pass. Mina in the middle. Mina just goes out. I saw that one. That was just inches, maybe 3 at the most. Nice deep corner swing by Mina nonetheless. Baruch has their setter front row. Goes to the outside. Deep shot controlled. Old Westbury to give a free ball. Ball was on the line but in. Played by the Bearcats. Set outside. Picked up by Old Westbury. Back set. Shot goes into the net. Just a step and a half too early. For 21, Kristen. Catherine Chen for the Bearcats. Back to serve. Trying to go on her own run. 6-2. Back to Kristen. Set over the net. Danielle picks it up. Back set. Ball trickles through the block. Point, Ada. Ooh, nice float serve. Baruch receives a free ball. Ball goes out. You hear the whole entire girls' bench call out. Everyone was interacting on that play. That's not just one person. Baruch needs more communication this season to be successful. Pipe. Libero gives a free ball. Outside, off the net, through the hands. Mina got there, but she wasn't exactly filling in that block. She still gave effort, jumped, put her hands up, and tried to take away court where she could. But the hitter just found the seam. Middle blockers, exchange. Middle blocker with the defense, picked up with a one-handed pokey. Outside to Ada. The middle blocker for Old Westbury again says, I'm here on defense. You should know that. Bearcats set outside. Anita with the block. Point Old Westbury. Number 10, Joel. 2 digs in that last play. Especially as a middle, that's where I'm attacking. Another nice high pass. Ball goes back, down ball. Dug by the Bearcats, but it's kind of sporadic. Sent back over on a free ball. Back set for Old Westbury. Shot deep, one-handed. The pokey doesn't work this time. We got an 8-5 game. Danielle with the pass, outside set. Ada off the hands. Old Westbury, just a tip to the middle. Baruch with no communication, and the ball falls. Number 10, Joelle, on this serving run right now that the Bearcats need to stop. She is a good server, and she is good at defense. Ada with a tip. Ada picked up. Ball sent over for the Bearcats. Back set Old Westbury. Tipped off the hands. Dug. Free ball to Old Westbury. If they can put this away, this is going to be momentum. Set over the net. Isn't good enough. Anita. Spiked, goes into the net and trickles down. Mina just kind of gave it a fake slap. The Bearcats pull into a 9-6 lead in the third set. Anita back to serve. Into the net again. It looked like it was going over and just hit the top of the tape. The setter, number 21, Kristen, back to serve. She doesn't get the ace. It was a nice pass, just a double by Catherine Chen, the Baruch setter. Danielle with a nice dig. Had to get on the ground for that. Ada shows some power, finds her spot, floats in the air. Was that a couple seconds? What was that? How did she do that? Mina back to serve. Outside set for Old Westbury. A shot to the right. Ball goes outside. Blocked and out of bounds. That happens a lot in volleyball. You can do the right thing, set up a block them 100 times in a row, and it can still fall out of bounds. Mina looks a little rushed right there. Ball goes into the net. As Danielle comes out, or comes onto the court, and she goes out. Old Westbury has their own subs. Number 9, Lillian, comes in for Monica. Number 7, Shania Lloyd, back to serve. The 5'6" senior out of Roosevelt, New York. Pipe for Baruch, and the ball just falls over the net into the middle of the court. Seems to be quite the theme today. Hey, CUNY fans, do you need sporting goods? Modell's has provided exceptional service for 125 years and offers a 10% discount to all CUNY students, faculty, and even staff members when you present your valid CUNY ID upon your purchase. You gotta go to Mo's. Baruch still on a run right now. Number 16, Ada, back to serve. The freshman with an ace. Old Westbury head coach Brittany has to call a timeout, stop the bleeding. 15-9. We'll be back in just a moment.
It starts right when you hit the court. You imagine your finest moment. The game-winning shot that gets you to the dance. A monster dunk or no-look pass, and cutting down the net. Sports lets us dream of our own success and prepare us for our finest moments on and off the court.
And we had a little bit of a volume problem over here. What we were talking about is number 11, Shannon Barrett, the Baruch women's basketball star, who's in the middle right now for the women's volleyball team. She's playing her last year for college athletics, and she's spending it with the women's volleyball team. She just needs a little coaching, but her athleticism, and at 5'10", she is there, and she can play volleyball. Needs a little bit of confidence, just kind of around the court, but I think she can do it and help out the Bearcats this year. Ada went on a serving run as the freshman shows why she should be on the court and how well she serves. Stella Chung with a nice serve. And the Bearcats lead 21-10. Outside set, Anita just over the top finds it. This girl can swing and play volleyball. Stella with a rocket serve. Free ball hits the ceiling rafter. That's the Bearcats' home court advantage, and they get a point. Old Westbury calls a timeout at 23-10. We'll be back in just a few moments.
For the love of the game, but for those of us who are Division III student athletes, it's more than that, a lot more.
Sure, the game is important, but as we work so hard to build both mind and body, it's more about team.
That is why NCAA Division III teamed up with Special Olympics, and in giving the gift of sport to those for whom it seemed an impossible dream, we are working to make this a better world.
Help us keep that dream alive.
You can make a difference.
And Old Westbury has used both of their timeouts. They now have 0. Baruch showing that they have 1 timeout remaining. Stella Chung back to serve. Deep floater. Bump set from the setter. Down ball into the middle. Danielle picks it up. Stella goes up to challenge the ball, but ends up on the losing end. Zanelle back to serve, who went on the serving run in the first set for Old Westbury. Let's see if she can do that again and put him back into the game. Ball goes outside. Dug and set over. Shannon just kind of throws it back over. Down ball. And Shannon finds her first point of this season on the home court, Arc Arena. She just kind of got up there, swung her arm. And now she's subbing out for Mina to come in. You got to sub out your middles. Danielle, as the libero, serves for the middle blocker. Serves nice and deep. Old Westbury to the middle. She's up early. Ball dug by Danielle. Outside set. Anita puts the game away. 25-11. End of set 3. The Bearcats get their first win of the season, and I am ecstatic that I was able to participate and be here. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been such a good time, especially coming back down the first set, down 10 points, 12-2. Old Westbury had a lead in that very first set. It looked a little dark. Baruch fought back somehow and took the game in the first set. They came back to win the second set, and then in the third set, handled it pretty nicely with a win 25-11. Shannon, the Baruch women's basketball star, came in, and it was awesome to see her. Ada did very well as the freshman on her first home court game. Stella Chung was out there. Danielle Naggard with digs everywhere. Catherine Chen, Mina in the middle. Baruch has a lot of big weapons this year that they can utilize. I think it's just up to Coach Kevin right now to see where everybody fits, how everything's going, what spots need where. They're not going to win the championship halfway through the season or at the beginning of the season. That's kind of Coach Edwards' philosophy. That's how he runs it. And he knows that he's got to get everybody ready for that CUNY final match or CUNY semis, CUNY quarters. Stella Chung had 15 points and 15 kills. Anita had 22 kills in 3 sets, accumulating 23.5 points. And Ada from the D-ball, the freshman, had 4 kills coming in off the bench. She showed some electricity. She showed energy. Her serve back there going on multiple runs with her deep rocket float serve. This is a freshman that the Bearcats are looking to see in the future and for many games to come. The Bearcats improve to 1-5 and 0-0 for the CUNYAC year. They have yet to play a CUNYAC game, but we already have John Jay Volleyball and Hunter Women's Volleyball in the stands now watching the Bearcats. They were here and representing the CUNYAC League, and they were probably just kind of seeing the competition this year. It's a normal thing for volleyball men and women to go to other CUNY matches, see what the league looks like, beginning of the season. Everybody's a little nervous. Even though you think you're going to pull out an undefeated season, every team's probably thinking that too. The CUNYAC League is going to be very strong this year, and this week we are so thankful that you were able to join the CUNYAC Match of the Week with your Baruch Bearcats and the Old Westbury women's volleyball team. We have many of the Baruch men's volleyball team and baseball team members helping out, setting up stuff. And even now, we have a live interview with the men's and women's head coach, Kevin Edwards. That will be coming up in just seconds. Please stay with us, and we will be back within a minute.
No one ever won a race because it was their turn. And guzzling the right sports drink never won all 3 sets. You can't talk your way through a tournament, and luck doesn't last. Real champions know that it takes more to do more, because wanting it just isn't good enough. You've got to be smarter, faster, tougher. After all, if championships were easy, everybody would have one. City University of New York Athletic Conference. Learn, play, succeed.
Definitely. I mean, all the positives, but the game started 8-0 because we couldn't pass the first ball. All right, and she was fully responsible for probably half of them. But definitely, if we could build from the defense and get more confidence on the serve reception part, then she'll be fine. As I told her in particular, from last year to this season, she has a lot more ball control and a little more composure. And I think with defense, yes, it's scrappy, but if we could find control in the scrappy situations, we'll be even better.
And then for the rest of the week, you guys are kind of done. We're settled. We got our first win. We got our first home win. We're feeling good. Any other thoughts on your girls' team?
I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I honestly didn't believe that coming into this season we would be primed and in position to actually do something special. This year in particular, I was really looking forward to building more and developing more. But with the pieces that we got, especially in the transfers, where they have the experience already and bring that to the team, I have no other choice but to push them beyond, above and beyond.
Way different from last year, too. Now we have so many transfers coming in, tall ones, very athletic. Not that last year was bad or anything, but we have a bunch of girls coming in.
Yeah. Definitely.
We are so happy that you guys got your first win. We'll be following all year and all season. Hopefully you guys stay with us, and we'll see you soon. Coach Kevin, thank you so much. Appreciate it, as always. We'll see you guys next game.